The Rocket League Championship Series Season 9, which took place in 2020, was the first Rocket League event to feature what could be best described as a poster child car, which is a car that they show off as the face of the tournament. They've done it several times since then and for various different reasons. But here, for the biggest event of the year, you have the Cyclone. It's a very odd choice to be sure. The RLCS isn't known for its diversity in car picks to begin with, and now they're showing off a car that is coming up on 2 years old by that point, and has never even once touched a professional event. Ever. So why did they pick it? And did it have any effect on the car's popularity? If you didn't know, the Cyclone is a breakout hitbox that came with the Zephyr Crate series mid-2018. It's one of the earlier supercar designs that came out of Psyonix, as they tried to cater more towards general audiences, who were maybe looking for more grounded car choices from their esport. It certainly does look nice, so credit where credit is due. The breakout hitbox that the car uses is quite a popular freestyler choice, but as a general competitive pick, it's not something you see very often. In fact, a breakout hasn't been used properly in a LAN since Season 3, almost 6 years ago at this point. So why then was a car that isn't even related to a competitively used car picked for the podium? Well, the first and obvious answer is that it looks cool. My best guess is that they wanted something mean and sleek for their hyper-competitive tournament, and this was as close as they could get to getting a real car on there at the time. You can really see that was their end goal as time progressed, as the podium would become home to any major sponsors. It was also a time of great change for the game as a whole. Just 6 months prior, Psyonix had been acquired by Epic Games, and were well into the process of giving every aspect of the game a facelift. The RLCS was no exception to this, and what better way to showcase that evolution than by doing some cool Unreal renders and putting something completely different as their poster child. It also helped to distinguish these otherwise samey events with something different like a car choice, so why not? A good question is though, did this actually make the Cyclone more popular in the long run? No. No, it did not. You didn't see this car during the streams anyway. Although they had the pre-rendered scenes for the event trailers and whatnot, this was still before they had that stuff integrated with the event streams. So they still looked like this at the time, which is probably why they felt comfortable picking this car in the first place, considering that it wouldn't really be seen that much. It didn't really matter what they picked. So what better opportunity to ignore the meta and pick something fancy instead? And unfortunately, since the event took place in 2020, World Events conspired to cancel the World Championship LAN event, instead splintering it into regional events, which unfortunately gave Season 9 a bit of a sour reputation, essentially putting the nail in the coffin for this car ever being popular. I'm going to be real with you guys for a second here. I don't even own this car. I've been swapping it out in the edit this entire time. But do any of you use this car? Let me know in the comments.